Hi ladies, and welcome back to my channel. So today's look was actually inspired by a friend. She wanted to see something dark, retro glitter. That's how she said it, real confusing like. But I had to do it for her, and while I was doing it, I kind of realized, you already did this color scheme before. But I've mixed it up a little bit. I hope you like it. If you do, stay tuned and keep watching. Before I got on camera today, I actually did my eyebrows off camera. I just had to. That's my most delicate process. And now I'm just working in a little bit of orange transition color. And I want a really dark transition color. So I'm going to work in a little bit of dark blue into that with a mixture of dark purple because I want a really dark transition. I'm going to go in with a little bit of LA Girl Pro Concealer. This is Pro Concealer in the color Warm Beige. And I'm just using it to cut my creases because I want to add a really, really bright shadow color to it. So I'm going to cut it really neat and as far back as possible. I'm being sure to cut my crease as neat as possible. The neater you cut your crease, the nicer and the more uniform your eyeshadow would look. In order to clean up my cut crease, I'm taking just a little bit of purple and just a tad more bit of pink, and I'm just working that in and deepening the area around the cut crease and making a really pretty looking desert sunset. I just worked a little bit of shimmered orange onto my eyelids. And I usually work so slow in this process simply because I like to be really neat. So I take longer, especially if I'm doing it for an audience. I want my work as neat as possible, so I am a little slower. And I'm so sorry, but I just had to speed up this video for you guys. The shimmered orange came out beautiful. It looked like a penny. I call it the penny orange. It came out awesome on my eyelids, and after I was done with this, I actually added a little bit of purple glitter to my sunset, and I went in and added a wing. I usually add my wings so early, but doing my wings twice has never failed me. It always came out neat. I'm going in now with my color corrector. I love, love, love my red color corrector. It makes me look like a tomato head for the first couple minutes. Yeah, maybe a tomato head, but it works so beautifully. It has my skin flawless afterwards. It has my color looking flawless. My makeup goes on flawless. The foundation, concealer, everything goes on flawless with this thing. I love it, love it, love it. Right now I'm going in with my MAC NW45 and I'm just working this all over my face and making sure to get that tomato head looking back correct. I'm concealing my face or highlighting my face with some black opal in Truly Topaz. That's my black opal color. Write it down, take notes. We may be of the same skin tone, but it usually works for a lot of different skin tone, that Truly Topaz, and it never stays in the stores. I popped in some LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color Warm Beige, and I'm just working that into my highlighted areas, simply because I want a lighter highlight. You do not have to highlight your face twice. That is something I did, especially for you. And with this method, you can either highlight twice or you can use a light setting powder. I usually use either the benign setting powder in banana or in topaz. The topaz is a little darker, the banana is a little brighter, so you don't have to highlight your face twice. You can just highlight once with a liquid stick or a liquid, and then again with the powder, and depending on which powder you choose, that's the kind of coverage or the kind of highlight you get. I use the benign banana powder. Again, I'm just working that into my highlighted areas, being careful to pat my way through it. I did not bake my face in this video. I rarely bake my face. I feel like I don't need to. You know, I just pat and make sure it's fully covered and make sure it's not shifted and it's on evenly, and that's it. I do not bake my face, not on the regular, not unless I really have something to do while I'm doing my makeup. So I'm going in with the magic, hey, the Milani powder. I love to death my Milani powder. And I'm just working that into the areas I didn't add a highlight, onto my neck and in the corners of my face. I'm using that same powder to contour my nose. And here's the moment I realized that I already did this color scheme before. So I'm taking my color corrector brush and I'm just swiping some of that penny orange from my eye, and I'm gonna add a real rustic shimmer red to that. Now, on a regular day, I would never do a red purple color scheme. I think it's just too messy to do purple and red together. But for this look, it kind of came out pretty good. When I look at it from this angle, I kind of wish I darkened the corner crease of that purple just a little more, and then I think the red would have been more defined. But after I added glitter, I thought it was a little harder to do. I would have had to go and reapply so many other things. So again, I'm going over that with a little liquid liner, and I usually do my liquid liner twice, so it wasn't such a hassle to go in and do this again. I think overall the look was pretty cute. Red and purple. I don't know where I would use that combination again, but it came out really decent for a last minute color change. I can tell you that it came out like it was intentional almost. Here comes the fun part. Bronzer, my bronzing tantalizer. I'm using that on my top lip, a little bit on my Cupid's bow. I think that's what you call it. Yes, on my Cupid's bow. I'm using it on my chin, a little on the tip of my nose, then the bridge of my nose. I'm going to use a little under my brows, on my cheeks, and definitely like a tiny bit on my forehead. I just want to glow, not too much, just extremely. There is not much you can do after you put on bronzer, but in this video I could not decide which lipstick I wanted to put on. Like, I literally put on some lipstick and then I looked at it for a couple of seconds and then I took it off. So yeah, you may have noticed I did. I kind of changed my outfit. I don't know what I was thinking doing a dark makeup, a dark purple with a red dress on. I insulted that dress. I literally insulted that dress with the kind of makeup I put on. And I'll never do it again. I'll never do it again.